Hello my dear students, in this lecture we are going to learn various types of refrigerants. Basically in this lecture we will learn four types of refrigerants. Now very first type of refrigerant is saturated hydrocarbons. Let us say very first is we will see saturated, we can say saturated hydrocarbons, right? And my dear students, in these saturated hydrocarbons they are represented by refrigerant, and there will be three numbers. Here there will be three numbers like 1 2 3 1 3 4. Likewise, means these three numbers are, the first number is m minus 1, second number is n plus 1, and third number is p. This is how the saturated hydrocarbons are represented, right? For example we can say R134, right? This is how the refrigerants are represented. And my dear students, this is the first equation, that is R m minus 1 n plus 1 and p. This is the first equation, where the equation is n plus p plus q is equal to 2m plus 2. This is the equation of saturated hydrocarbons. Remember this equation second 2. This is the second equation. I will mention you what is n, p, q and m. This is the second equation in saturated hydrocarbons. And the refrigerant, main refrigerant, if I talk about refrigerant, then in saturated hydrocarbons, there will be a carbon atom, hydrogen atom, fluorine atom and chlorine atom. Likewise, the refrigerant will be carbon m times, hydrogen n times, then fluorine p times and chlorine q times. This is how the refrigerant is represented. Let us say this is the equation number 3, where C is carbon atoms, right? Then H is hydrogen atoms, Now there are total m carbon atoms, there are total n hydrogen atoms, there are total p fluorine atoms and q chlorine atoms, right? Then F is fluorine atoms, right? We can say it is fluorine atoms, and Cl is chlorine atoms. It is chlorine atoms, right? This is how the equation is represented. So my dear students, here these three equations are very much important to solve the question. Now let us understand these three equations with the help of one question. So here I will write these three equations at some corner. Let us say I will keep them over here, right? And let us say take one simple question. Here we will see previous year GATE question. This question was asked in GATE 2004 for 1 mark. Now question is, environment friendly refrigerant R134A is used in a new generation domestic refrigerant. Its chemical formula is. Now here they have given refrigerant of R134, right? Now what will be the chemical formula? And they have mentioned that it is a environment friendly. And my dear students, environment friendly means the chlorine atoms are 0. For environment friendly refrigerant, the chlorine atoms are 0. Here you will see the chlorine atoms are 0, means you can see only option D is matching. Therefore for this question option D is the answer. Let us check this. Therefore the refrigerant is given R134, and which is nothing but written as R m minus 1 n plus 1 and p. Therefore equate them. Therefore we can say m minus 1 is equal to 1. From this we can say m is equal to 2, right? Then again we can say n plus 1 is equal to 3. Again n is equal to 2 from this, and p is equal to 4. These are the various values. Therefore we have calculated m, n and p. Now from equation number 2, let us calculate q. Therefore equation number 2 says that n plus p plus q is equal to 2m plus 2. So let us put the values. N is 2, p is 4, and we have to calculate q is equal to 2, m is 2 plus 2. Therefore here 6 plus q is equal to 6. Therefore 6 will get cancelled and q will be equal to 0. That means the chlorine atoms are 0, and when your chlorine atoms are 0, it is environment friendly. Now let us make the formula. Now here with the help of formula we will write down, right? So my dear students, now formula is CmHn FpClQ. This is the formula for the refrigerant. Therefore C, m is 2, H, n is again 2, F, P is again 4, and Cl 0. So no need to write Cl atoms. Right? When your chlorine atoms are 0, then it is environment friendly. This will be the chemical formula of R134. Therefore, here option D is correct choice. And for this saturated hydrocarbons, there are total 3 numbers R134. Means there will be 3 numbers here after R. Now the second type of refrigerant is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. For unsaturated hydrocarbon, in front of R there will be 4 numbers written, and the numbers are like R. Here the first number is 1, then second number is m minus 1, third number is n plus 1, and last number is p. Let us say, for example, we can say R1150. This example we can take, right? Therefore, if 4 numbers are written, then it is called unsaturated hydrocarbon. And again, this is the first equation. The second equation becomes n plus p plus q is equal to 2m. This will be the second equation. Here, in case of saturated hydrocarbon, here on the right side there is 2m plus 2, but here there is only 2m, right? And chemical formula is same, like Cm, Hn, Fp, and Clq. The chemical formula is same, right? So for this refrigerant, let us form the chemical formula. Whatever may be the, either the refrigerant may be present or may not be present, but here I am just for the calculation purpose or just for the fun, I am considering this for example, right? Let us solve this. Therefore, if I equate this, we can say 1 is written there, m minus 1 is equal to 1, second number. Here the second number is here second number 1, right? Therefore we can say m is equal to 2. From this we can say m is equal to 2. Again, the third number, here the third number is n plus 1, which is 5. Therefore we can say n plus 1 is equal to 5. N plus 1 is equal to 5. Therefore n is equal to 4. And the last number p is 0. Therefore p is equal to 0, right? Therefore let us find q. Therefore n plus p plus q is equal to 2m. Therefore n is 4, p is 0, q we have to calculate is equal to 2 into m is 2, right? Therefore again 4 will get cancelled and q is equal to 0. Again it is environment friendly as chlorine atoms are 0. Cl q times. Therefore chlorine atoms are 0. It is environment friendly. Therefore chemical formula is Cm, Hn, Fp, Clq. Let us put C. M is 2. H. H is n times. N is nothing but 4. Right. CH4, C2H4. F is P times. That is means P is 0 here. Therefore 0. And Cl is Q times means 0. Means no need to write F and Cl terms. Therefore it becomes C2H4. Now the third type of refrigerants are inorganic compounds. Inorganic compounds, right? Now these inorganic compounds are written as R, and the number is 700 plus the molecular weight of that compound or molecular weight of that gas or whatever may be the refrigerant. Here m is molecular weight. M is molecular weight of particular refrigerant, right? This is how they are written. Let us say, for example, if it is written as NH3, right? The refrigerant used is NH3, right? Now for this case, now my dear students, the molecular weight of nitrogen is, here for nitrogen the atomic mass is 14. Therefore there is only one nitrogen, therefore molecular weight will be 14. And for hydrogen the atomic mass is 1, and but there are 3 hydrogens, therefore molecular weight will be here 3, right? Therefore for NH3 the molecular weight will be equal to, for hydrogen 14, sorry, nitrogen 14 plus for hydrogen 3, which is nothing but equal to, we can say 17. Therefore here molecular weight of NH3 becomes 17. Therefore the refrigerant will become R 700 plus 17. Therefore it is written as R717. The meaning of R717 is nothing but NH3. It will be having NH3. And the fourth type of refrigerant is azeotrophs. It is written as azeotrophs, right? And my dear students, these azeotrophs are series of R and the number is 500 or plus than 500 plus 501, 502 likewise. This is how azeotrophs are written. That means whenever the number here in front of R, if 3 numbers are written, we can say it is a saturated hydrocarbon. If 4 numbers are written, unsaturated hydrocarbon. If the number is more than 700, then it is inorganic compound. If the number is more than 500, then it is azeotrophs. Again, they have asked one more question on the refrigerant. This question was asked in GATE 1993 for 2 marks. The question is, the use of refrigerant R22 for the temperature below minus 30 degrees Celsius is not recommended due to its. Now, my dear students, that statement directly you have to remember. For R22 below minus 30 degrees Celsius, it has poor miscibility with lubricant oil, right? Because of this R22 is not used below minus 30 degrees Celsius. Therefore, option B is correct choice. This statement you have to directly remember for competitive exams. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will start numericals on VCR cycle.